Well, guys, my fantastic mid-century occasional lounge chair. Let's go through it. So, folks, this is mid-century style at its finest. Right off the set of Star Trek. This is, figuratively speaking, of course. This is a nice bucket chair, and with the chrome base and the nice sculpted body, it's a nice piece of furniture, and it's original. 26 inches wide, 26 inches from front to back, and it's 30 inches high. It's got a nice low slung form factor, and again, I see this chair being something you would put in the corner of a mid-century room where you have a number of pieces with different personalities. The piece itself is a very heavy grade vinyl. Now, what I mean by that is that a lot of the contours of this chair, it'd be very hard to get away with it in leather, at least long term. In the 60s, they used a very heavy grade of vinyl, so it's very, very, very thick. And unlike the modern vinyls which tend to peel and things like that, it's pretty much never going to happen to this particular chair. I've seen a lot of these chairs that are, this chair is rocking at least 50 years and the vinyl looks like the day it was made. Back then, actually, little known fact, but vinyl at one point was considered superior to leather because of this, and they made it actually extra thick. So what can I say? Just a quick design note for you there, but again, it is grained, so largely if you don't point it out, no one's going to go, oh, that's vinyl. Removable cushion, and of course it is reversible just like so, but it reveals the super clean base, and that just adds a level of comfort to the unit. It's got a nice chrome pedestal that sits on, and it's in perfect condition. The chair does swivel, and as you can see, as it comes around, the egg is there, sort of that eggy cradle that you can sit in, and again, it's a nice comfortable chair to indeed enjoy. Sit in as much as you want. Again, largely someone will use this chair as an accent piece in an environment where you have multiple mid-century style pieces. And of course, let's face it, black goes with everything. Now I'm going to take some photos. It's going to be higher quality in this video. Make sure you study them. But it's a brilliant piece of furniture. And if you wandered into the mid-century store, downtown Toronto, or even online, these pieces would go for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And it wouldn't be one or two. So I'm not asking $1 million for this piece. I'm asking a reasonable dollar. But, if you're a fan of mid-century, the nice thing about this kind of furniture is that it's really investment grade, meaning that when you buy it, pretty much the value remains. So it's more or less like parking your money as opposed to spending your money. And the beauty of that is that, well, let's face it, there's nothing worse than buying things that aren't worth what you do when you walk out the door, like when you buy new furniture. So if you are a fan of style, because that's really what this comes down to, if you're a style conscious person who looks at this and goes, you've got a certain environmental fantasy, and this chair will meet that if this is your particular design acumen. So once again, study the photos, folks. As far as the pricing is concerned, I think you can tell by now I'm no stranger to selling pieces like this. Between the photos and the video, I really don't mess around. And here's the thing. Everything I sell, I get my price. So I don't really have to play the party game while you take. I really don't have time. I'm a busy guy, and by the time I take that email and respond and we do the bouncing back and forth, I end up selling it to someone else who pays my price. So pricing is firm. If you don't want to pay what I'm asking and you like this chair, good luck finding one that's its equal, because you won't. Or you might find it at the mid-century shop for $5.89. Know what I mean? Anyway, I'm not going to mince words here, folks. It's a great chair at a great price, and if you like what you see, I'm easy to get a hold of. When you reach out to me, I'm going to respond almost immediately. You'll see it's exactly as I've described. We'll get together at a time that works for you, and you'll see that it is a fantastic piece of furniture. So try that, guys. Get a hold of me, and I'll sell it to you.